Happy Thursday. Ah, well, you see a smile on my face as opposed to yesterday. A little bit better day. Granted, I'm still dealing with my issues that I talked about in the video last time. As you can see, still dealing with that. Um, I will tell you guys this before I get into the actual video that I'm gonna speak on. Um, I hope you guys are all tuning in while all this is going on because this is the lowest I could possibly be, I would say, as far as doing videos. And the highest I'll be is to come. And when you guys see me up, you're gonna be like, damn, I remember he used to do his videos sitting in the car. He was breaking out, he was stammering and stuttering and everything. So I'm kind of cool with this. I mean, you guys are catching me at the ground level. That's fine. Grassroots. I'm okay with this. So small beginnings, lead to big things. So I'm going to leave it at that. Now, first and foremost, I want to say that yesterday's two videos were very needed. I'm going to tell you why. Well, first and foremost, I did lie a little bit because I did say I was going to record a video last night saying that it was going to be about it's not that bad. So I'm going to record that right now. But I was recording a video yesterday and it was basically about sweeping porches. Now, that video, that was just something that was on my mind. However, I did come across something today that just it kind of made me laugh. I'll talk about it a little bit. I'm a big hip hop fan. I don't know if anybody out there outside of me is a hip hop fan, but I was hearing some stuff today about people um, giving Pusha T a hard time. He's expecting another son, and then they start like digging into his whole private life about the age spacing between him and his lady, which he's 10 years older than her. So I'll just stop right there. My wife is 10 years older than me. I'm 45, my wife is 55. Is somebody really going to come up and tell me that my relationship is suspect? I met my wife when I was 32 and she was 42. So just so you know, and there's no, oh, your wife cradle robbed you? Like, no, my wife didn't cradle rob me. She got me at a good age. It was, I was very mature. I was always mature, but, it worked out and, she got her a young buck. So I thought that was so silly. And the other part of it was that Drake kind of chimed in and I guess was calling himself trying to say some stuff about Pusha T and everything. And it just goes back to that video I was talking about yesterday. I mean, I obviously know that they had beef and this is all to kind of like build up his reputation after getting, smacked down by Kendrick and everything. I'll just tell you like this. Mind your business. I don't care if it is hip hop and everything. Don't mess with the household front. Mind your business. Stay out of people's affairs. And then there was people just in the comments, some, ooh, Pusha T with a young girl, ooh, and it's like, well, he's married now. So why are you all like in his why you guys sleeping on his porch? Stay off his porch. Anyway, but that's that video. So I'm glad I did that one because it definitely was perfect timing because when I heard that, I said, yep, people sleeping on other people's porches. But anyway, this video today. So what we talking about? Today's video is it's not that bad. It's not that bad. What I mean is, so everybody would probably sit around, oh, the government is shut down. Well, not anymore. As of this date, not anymore, but probably about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, it was shut down. People all on that. People all on the whole Trump thing. Everybody um, all in just these, again, yesterday's video, affairs. What happened to everybody just focusing on yourself? Social media made life so open and so transparent. So that's the part what that's why I brought up my mom yesterday, because she's like, "Oh, the world is just so wicked. The world is so evil." And as far as I know, I mean, because trust me, we used to hear horrific shit back in the day on the news. Every well, to me, everything's about the same. Maybe slightly different, maybe a little tweaks here and there. People recreating, ill shit that, I would say, you know, stuff that's happened before. There ain't nothing new under the sun, I guess I would say. Just, it's a bunch of copycat killers, rapists, political tyrants and all. I mean, everybody, monkey see, monkey do. All this shit has happened before. It ain't nothing new. I just say what makes it so apparent and like so it's like social media. Social media. And I just wanted to deliver this message today, is that, again, everybody needs to just calm down and focus. Calm down and focus. Think about, I guess it'd be hard for some of the newer generation to do, but I guess just think about a time when us older people, when we weren't attached to our phones. We weren't getting a whole bunch of ting ting text messages and chimes and alerts and all of that different stuff. What were we thinking about? We were thinking about what was happening right in front of us. I mean, yeah, we watch the news, hear about what's going on up the street, around the corner, a mile from here, across the state or whatever. But other than that, we was worried about what was going on in our home front. And a lot of times it wasn't a little of nothing. Same old drama. Same old drama. So I just would challenge anybody to just, if you my age, which is 45, there was a time when we didn't have our phones. And I mean, I'm not saying, oh, go on lockdown, shut your phone off. I'm not saying all of that. But just recall that time when you didn't have to worry about your phone. And when you didn't have to worry about notifications, and you didn't have to worry about all this different stuff that's hitting you in the face every second. You would literally have like free range to think about what the fuck you want to think about. So with that being said, if you are my age, like I said, and you can go back to those times, think about how focused you could possibly be and how much you can get done because you didn't have so much stuff in your ear or in your face. You would get a lot done. I'm not saying that I always apply this to myself, but I'm going to start applying this, and I want to see what it do. Now, obviously, lately I've been on my phone a lot because I've been doing these videos and stuff, but I just say I'm going to challenge myself to that, and I would definitely volunteer anybody out there to do that. Focus as if you didn't have your phone or if you didn't have social media. I mean, I'm not like saying I invented this idea. Obviously, this has been out there, but I'm just really issuing a challenge. Just think about how much freer your life would be if you didn't think about what was being brought to you every second on the hour, by social media. You would literally have free range to think about what you want, and what would really you be worried about? Just what's happening right in your world, right in front of you, right that minute, right that second, right that hour. But that's it. 10 minutes. I guess before I go, well, no, I'll do a separate video for that. I just wanted to do a video about my mission statement as far as my channel, because a lot of people probably really want to understand where the struggle Israel came from and the whole thing that started this whole transition. I'll do that a separate video. But until then, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, mash that like button, hit the subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. One.